My name is Jess and welcome to the Storyteller Fox. Come along and listen to read aloud books, be it for bedtime, story time, or simply to read along.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Storyteller Fox. Today's story time will be a fairy tale book titled The Hare and the Tortoise, retold by Mary Mackinnon, illustrated by Daniel Horwath, and read aloud by the Storyteller Fox. The Hare and the Tortoise, based on a story by Ace of Fables. Hare loved running more than anything in the world. Every morning he woke up and went for a run. Then he ran to work. He ran around all day and ran home. Everyone said he was the fastest hare around, maybe the fastest hare in history. "Harry, you're amazing!" Well, Harry was sure of it. "Well, you know, I do a lot of training," he says. Tom Tortoise worked with Harry. All day long he heard Harry boasting. He didn't think Harry was so special. Harry was always laughing at him. "Take your time, Tommy." "I beat my own record again," he boasted. "I'll just run on the spot until you're ready," he said. One morning, Harry was feeling very pleased with himself. He ran to work in record time. "I really need some extra shoes to slow me down," he said laughingly. "I must be the fastest creature in the world," he boasted. "Let's have a race to prove it." "Come on, who wants to race?" he boasted again. Harry couldn't believe it when Tom Tortoise plodded over. "I'll race with you, Harry," he said quietly. "Tommy Slowcoach, are you serious?" asked Harry. "You wouldn't even get started." "Oh, that's a good one," laughed the hare. "I mean it," said Tom. "Let's have the race next Saturday at 10 o'clock. You choose where to race." "Well, we'll all have a good laugh anyway," boasted Harry. For the next few days, the animals talked about nothing else. Has Tommy gone crazy? The story was in all the newspapers. It was even on television. Harry trained extra hard. He woke up early in the mornings and went running in the evenings too. He knew he would win, but he wanted to win by miles. He chose a good long course for the race. Tom Tortoise didn't seem to be training at all. Perhaps he thought there was no point. Don't you think you should exercise a little?" asked his friends. At last, Saturday arrived. All Harry's friends came to watch him race. Tom's friends were there too, but they didn't look quite happy. It was a beautiful day. Hare saw some television cameras and did a little running especially for them. Tom just kept on talking to his friends. Soon it was time for the race to begin. Hare was already at the starting line. Tom slowly ambled over. "Come on, Tommy, let's not start late," boasted Hare again. "On your marks, get set, go!" shouted the umpire. Hare raced off and disappeared almost at once. Everyone laughed as poor Tom plodded over the line. As soon as he was out of sight, Hare stopped beside a tree to rest. "Just need to catch my breath," he thought. After all his early morning training, Hare was very tired. Nobody was looking. He had plenty of time to sit down for a while. He would still win the race easily. His eyes started closing. Why not have a nap? That would make it even funnier. When he won the race, he settled down in the shade. Soon he was asleep. Meanwhile, Tom Tortoise was slowly making his way along the course. Most of the animals had gone straight to the finish line. Only Tom's friends stayed with him. Nobody saw Hare sleeping under the tree. Hours passed. The sun was setting and the air was cool. Hare woke with a start. Where was he? Suddenly, he remembered the race. He hadn't been to sleep for so long, but he could still beat Tom. Hare felt much better after his nap. He did a few stretches, then raced off. He could see the finish line now. There was a huge crowd, and they were already cheering. Look at that. They're all cheering and waiting to see who the winner is. At that moment, he saw a small brown shell shape coming up to the line. Hare felt cold all over. Surely that wasn't Tom, was it? See, everybody's at the finish line waiting to see who the winner will be. He ran faster than ever before. Yes, he could do it. The cheering grew louder and louder. "Look, it's Hare! Whatever happened to him?" some of them said. Hare dived over the line, but he was too late. "Tommy's the winner! Well done, Tommy!" The crowd applauded. Tom Tortoise had won, and he didn't even look out of breath. The end. A little bit of information about this story. It's The Hare and the Tortoise is one of Aesop's fables. These are a collection of short stories first told in ancient Greece around 4,000 years ago. Nobody knows exactly who Aesop was, but the stories are still popular today and they are known all around the world. The stories are often about animals and they always have a moral message or a lesson at the end. Such as this one, The Hare and the Tortoise. The moral of the story is slow and steady wins the race. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the story with us.
The end. And that's the end of our story time. For more bedtime stories, you can check on our YouTube playlist or listen to more storytime compilations at the Storyteller Fox. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.